It's the secret book. And that's how Spirit will Karma. There she is, right behind you the whole damn time, right? In the shadows, just wait. Darn complex. I'm done with work. Can we meet up? I'll see you in court. So there's a lot of things that she's hiding and or, again, keeping secret when it comes to him. Rigged games. How does Jay-Z currently feel about Beyonce? Okay. Hey you guys, let's get into this intuitive reading, this intuitive message for the attack in New Orleans. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so when it comes to New Orleans and this attack, Spirit is acknowledging that this has something to do with someone having a big heart and also wearing their heart on their sleeve. It's filled with friendship, appreciation, devotion, worthiness, caring, playful teasing. This also has to deal with them adding a layer to the cake, having some sense of accomplishment, triumph, self-esteem, confidence, accolade, and fame. With having a big heart, wearing their heart on their sleeve, seeking some form of accolade, seeking some form of fame. This also has to do with Georgia. Now, I don't know the connection to Georgia, but there is a connection to Georgia. Something being very flirtatious and a delicious experience. Now, this sounds like, to me, energetically, it feels like someone is a mastermind and someone kind of got off on this situation, okay? Swirl of communication, also a lot of emotion, a lot of sexual sacral energy. And in the middle of the deck, what we can't see is that this has something to do with the pot calling the kettle black. Some form of energy of debate, argument, chaos. I don't know why Spirit wants me to say compromise, but hypocrisy, projection, similarity, blame, introspection is needed. All right, let's dive a little bit deeper and get to the root of what is happening, why it happened. So why did it happen, Spirit? Okay, what I'm hearing is ritual. Thank you. And then two cards pop, how many cards pop out? Okay, I'm hearing ritual. I don't know why. But Spirit is acknowledging when I said ritual, these cards popped out. So we get blocked childhood combustion. Blocked. A dead end has been reached and it is impassable without tremendous effort. In this instance, we must decide if it's worthwhile to continue the level of toil required to go beyond this barricade, or if the time has come to choose a different path. And I'm asking why. Then we also get childhood. Often a time of carefree innocence and wonder. Our childhood may also include aspects of our past from which we have disassociated. There is still a child in all of us who needs to be recognized. Listen to what he or she has to offer and integrate the perspective with nurturing compassion. Someone had a blocked childhood. And this created some energy of combustion. Fire sign energy and or could be emotional. Passionate but yet chaotic. A burning flame provides warmth and light through the transformation of energy, but can be destructive if not carefully tended. Consider the volatility of a given situation and take care to monitor the level of risk involved. Deep, crazy, right? Okay. Why? 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 Someone was sad, hurt, and upset. They're a spiritual hater. Hates on your spirituality, light, magic, and power. And they were a player in the game. Don't want to tussle. I don't want to fight. Y'all know what I'm going to say. I read the energy. That's it. Not my business, not my problem. Why? In New Orleans, why? So, this card pops out. And it's taking flight. Air sign energy, movement, uplifting, at peace with decisions. I'm asking why. Spirit is also acknowledging no. On pins and needles, rough patch, being stuck, no. Cold shoulder, frozen, put on ice for a while. So energetically, allegedly, it feels like this was a plan, and it feels like it was not executed as first thought out. Spirit is also acknowledging there's a lot of nervous energy, being stuck on pins and needles. And then we get, yes, some kind of partnership, some type of happy ending to the energy that was conducting this. Getting satisfaction. Interesting. Kind of interesting. Okay. So when we talk about the character, the physical features of this energy that's satisfied, what does this energy look like? Some of their physical features. Black hair, straight hair, average height. Do see a male body. Anything else, Spirit? Tattooed. Why? Rumors, verbal abuse, lies, slander, judgment, psychological projection. It's a lot of gossip. When I ask why, Spirit says distractions leading you off course. Stay in sync with our spiritual self. Someone was distracted, going the wrong way. Thank you, Spirit. This is a fake person, false person hiding their true character. Hey. Did they receive some kind of financial income, financial asset, investment? In the middle of the deck, ancient teachings illuminated the mind. In the middle of the deck, what we can't see. Gaining some form of wisdom now. The mind is illuminated. There's a halo around the head. What wisdom has been gained now that we can't see? Some form of wisdom, insight has been gained. What else do you want to share with me in regards to the New Orleans attack in New Orleans, Spirit? Thank you. It says, pass me not, in reverse. Pass me not, O gentle Savior. You are gaining back your faith, and things are starting to look up for you again. You have come to the realization that all good things must come to an end, and all bad things must come to an end as well. You're no longer taking lies so personally. You're no longer taking life so personally. Remain optimistic and keep your faith strong. You will need it as a reminder the next time life decides to life again. Just know nothing good lasts forever, nor does anything bad last forever. You just have to roll with the punches as well as embrace all the blessings that may come. Ashe. All right. Okay, so the attack in New Orleans. What does Spirit want to share with me? Moving in love and light. There's negotiations, defense, see POW, some resisting, standing up for oneself. There's manipulation, abuse of a dangerous man with the King of Swords, air sign energy in reverse. There's this energy of reclaiming power, freedom, leaving a bad situation with the devil in the card in reverse. And then there's this energy of strength, having inner strength, focusing on self-love. Be calm, be fearless, be brave, overcome self-doubt. Why the attack in New Orleans? Why? Lack of energy, no passion, boredom with the Ace of Wands. due to conflict, chaos, arguments, competition, and rivalry with the Five of Wands. But in the middle of the deck, Spirit is acknowledging the sun will come out. There will be a happy ending. This is really interesting take on the balance of what has transpired. There will be good days. There will be bad days. It feels like energetically, don't worry about it. It's all going to come out in the wash. You know what old people used to say that? That's the feeling that I'm getting. What was the purpose of this? Like, reverse roles, doing things in an unconventional way, bad business with a Hierophant, lies, manipulation with the Seven of Swords, theft, risky behavior. Look at this man in the car. I'm getting away with it. This was someone setting a goal. They were creating a plan. This is why. What's next in regards to the attack in New Orleans? Okay. Blocked intuition, sexual tension, unwanted attention with the High Priestess. So it feels like, okay, I hear you, Spirit. It's attacking the higher intuitive self. It's attacking those who are there and they're tapping into their higher intuition. Now, if you've ever been to New Orleans, you already know how New Orleans gets you. That soul grab you. It's grip. It's not a joke. Okay. And there's some form of ritual or some form of combat. I don't know why Spirit is saying that. Stop. Okay. Spirit is also acknowledging it's a spiritual warfare. It's a spiritual battle. Because of New Orleans, that essence of spirit and how it is still so openly practiced, it feels like we have ancestors that are there. And it feels like that was some kind of sign to them. And, you know, people do what they do to cover shit up. I'll just be quite frank, because that's the energy that's coming through. I didn't try to make it look smooth, but it was almost like a warning sign. It was almost like a caution, like, y'all step back. And I'm speaking in reference to spirit. It feels like this was a message. A message to spirit. There's also energy of lack of energy, no passion, and boredom with the Ace of Wands. Okay, and then in the middle of the deck, we have conflicts, chaos, arguments, competition, and rivalry. There's this energy of conflict, but it's not physical. This is very spiritual. And for the spiritualists that are over there, they are tapping in and they know exactly what this means. Spirit is acknowledging that we have ancestors, we have angels, ascending masters, we have 9 ether beings that live there that are hiding in plain sight. Like, I don't know how else to explain it, but that's just a download. And it feels like there's a message that they have. Those who rest in the open, feeling very comfortable in doing so. It's and Spirit said this is why this land has been attacked before. This is nothing new. Thank you, Spirit, that New Orleans is having some sense of attack. It's reminding me about the hurricane and how they've tried this before. And I don't know what else has happened in that city, but it feels like they're in plain sight, and what we think we're looking at, we have no idea when we're in that space of time, in that place. Do you understand? Like, they really making sacrifices and rituals and paying homage to their ancestors as a collective community, which raises that vibration, which calls in energy. And so it feels very strategic that they did it there on that day at that time. And like I said in the beginning, and I could be completely wrong. This reading is alleged. Thank you, Spirit. But it feels like a ritual. It feels like some form of practice to make a point. So, how does Spirit feel about the situation in New Orleans? It feels very personal.
Hey.
Thank you. I was going to... Okay, so I do see Mama Yemeya. I do see blue communicating. I do see this full belly manifesting an idea and bringing it to fruition. I also feel like manifesting a child and bringing it into this realm. So Yemeya is high priestess energy, element of water sign energy, and or could be emotional. She controls the ocean, the amniotic fluid that nurtures us before we know ourselves. The healing, loving energy of this Yoruba mother, Orisha deity, never leaves you. And the energy, when I'm tapping in, I'm saying, so what is it, the message that you want to say to the collective in regards to the situation, the attack in New Orleans? Wake up. Awaken now to your true self. Are those tears of joy or sorrow? Let them out. Yemeya swallows your tears. You are vibrating at a higher frequency, so you see everything differently. This is Goddess rising. You are waking up, and once you have experienced awakening, you can know. You can never go back to not knowing. The path of awakening is not straight, comfortable, or easy. You have chosen to lift the veil and have a real relationship with the divine. You didn't come to transcend this world while you were living in it. You came here to dig into the soil, plant yourself, and grow. This ascension is your divine purpose. In response to this, Spirit says, awaken. Spirit says, raise your vibration. Spirit says we are experiencing an awakening. It's not straight, it's not comfortable, it's not easy. The veil is being lifted. There's this energy of New Orleans. Let me find out. New Orleans is at the epicenter of what's next. Child. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.